Your first year at college can be intimidating, especially since most high school students in the US have not been explicitly taught to excel at a collegiate level. More often than not, high schoolers are simply not equipped with the tools, mentality, or skills to make a smooth transition from 12th grade to their freshman year at the university of choice. However, with effort, focus, and some determination, anyone can do well in their preferred fields, get their full credits, and pass their classes with a solid understanding of the material that they are expected to have learned. This short video is designed to give you a blueprint of what to expect in college and how to tackle each course, and hopefully will leave you feeling optimistic regarding your studies in such universities. Please watch the full video as I will outline some important information you should know and give you a Basics 101 video of what to expect and how to apply yourself and study effectively at college. You must know first that college consists of lectures, unless online. Generally, your professor will be teaching his or her students the most important information and facts relative to the subject of study. Don't be confused and think that you will be reading large manuals and texts that cover the entire subject from A to Z. Actually, the most important material will be what the teacher transmits to her students. It's important to be perceptive of what the teacher is explicitly highlighting or writing on her chalkboard during class. Taking notes is important, but remember again that the most important information is what the professor directly feeds from the front of the classroom into the mind of his students. Taking notes is simple enough, but some people cannot keep up with their professors. This is why they abbreviate words that their professors seem to stream out endlessly without pause. One tip for students is to paraphrase the notes into something easily digestible while retaining the general sentiment and facts. Not only does writing it in your own words make it an easily understood reference, but rephrasing in your own words will enforce it into long-term memory. This is important to know as your notes will increase in size. Dumbing over excerpts in your notes that you do not understand or remember writing will just send you in the wrong direction. Put it in your own words. What you must know is that studying time varies among students. Some may need more time, others may study faster. Do not compare yourself to other students. Everyone is unique and their study times will vary. No worries there. Pay attention to terms and concepts that are addressed during class. Most of this in-class material usually ends up on a test or final exam. It's important to remember that study time will include reading essays, papers, and otherwise daunting chapters of various texts. One thing you must be aware of and expect is the complex discourse of syntax that college texts utilize. This means that material that you are required to read may seem very difficult at first, but there are effective ways to power through this, even for someone with average or weak reading skills. The more you read, the easier it is to read, so make sure you read a lot, especially related text to your field of study. If something read does not make sense, but is of importance to your overall understanding, don't hesitate to reread the section several or more times. Often, reciting and rereading is a big part of college. Some texts will require your attentiveness and patience. Sound it out like a baby reading Dr. Seuss. Slowly and steady, repeat, repeat, repeat. This pays off in big ways. There is something called previewing. This is a very effective way of conquering long texts or full chapters. Before reading a chapter, it is ideal to skim the entire chapter page by page, making note of the titles, subheadings, highlighted words, introductory and ending paragraphs, plus underlined or otherwise emphasized words or concepts. By skimming the entire chapter or briefly flipping through all the pages, your brain will make inferences and give you an idea of what to expect or clue you in on the main line of argument and supporting details. Organization is important. For each subject, you should have a separate notebook or folder, also several writing utensils. College is a fun and rewarding experience. Generally, you will find that college essentially creates fine minds capable of learning and expanding their possibilities, and collaborative skills. Collaborative skills are obtained and you are left with a well-rounded individual.